Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everyone doing? Is everyone ready for today? We're going to get the charts going and the futures going and let you guys know where the market is and where we can expect it to be the rest of the day. It's going to be hopefully a quiet Friday, but it's opening much lower. And, well, for me, I'm thinking it's going to be a quiet Friday. But right now, we're opening about 0.7% lower, 20 points lower, or 200 points in the SPY. So that's going to put us at 263-ish. So we're going to be opening up at 263, and the futures have us down there this morning. So that's how I know, and that's what I'm thinking. Right now, the big thing I see is we are stopped on this bottom right here. This is the bottom we've touched multiple times, and we're just hanging out on it right now with this futures candle. So the futures candle sold off all night, and it kind of bounced right now to hang out on this trend line or this support line. So this line's supporting us, and if this breaks, we're going to see some low numbers happening today. And I'm just going to shout out to everyone who's here. Good morning. I appreciate you guys, and thanks for showing up. Really like everyone and appreciate everyone who's supporting the stream, and I'm just here to help you. So let me know what I can do. Let me know what stocks you want to look at. I'm basically just here to get you ready for the morning, and right now we got 15 minutes till the market opens. The futures are coming together with all the moving averages, so they're getting pushed together here, and at this point, once they come together, we'll expect another huge move to happen. So we're looking for a move. We don't know which direction, but I'm thinking Friday. Hopefully we can ride a move the whole day. We'll see. We haven't got any moves to ride the whole day this whole week. Every move has gone against the direction at the end of the day. So this was yesterday, and I'm just going to expand these lines so you can see them a little bit better. So this and this one, we have this wedge. We wedged yesterday. The whole day we were wedging, and we finally broke out at the close. So this was a very tight day. A lot of price action in between the wedge. Not much happening. And if you were trying to trade any kind of breakout, you weren't going to get it, because yesterday was just tight price action. And if you didn't have this wedge, or you didn't have this shape on your graph, you'd be really confused why we were just bouncing. So if you are curious where you can find this information, this is on my Twitter page. I post these charts and these breakouts every day, so mostly on the SPY. So you'll see some good stuff on the SPY throughout the whole day. I'll be posting pictures and charts, so I'm gonna delete those. The wedge is no longer relevant, so the wedge is gone. This trend line, not really relevant either. And the big thing is that we're pretty much gonna break this at the open. So this is the trend line that we're gonna gap down under, so I'm not gonna throw that on either. And let's just head to the triple Qs, see if anything looks different. And we're going to be opening up the triple Qs at like 163, so we're going to be just below this trend line here, and this is going to be some resistance now. So we just popped above it slightly, and I do think the triple Qs, if we don't break above it, is going to sell down through that trend line. So what we're going to do, we're going to wait for the market to open, and then we're going to wait for the advanced decline numbers to come out to see the strength of the market and where we can expect these numbers to go. That's kind of what I did yesterday, and yesterday, if you're watching, you would have seen the numbers were just trending down all day, so that would have been a prime day to just ride it short, and then it kind of bottomed out here at 1100. So on this chart over here, the ADD, this is the kind of trend I'm talking about, where the numbers are going down the whole day. So this was a perfect day to go short, and you wouldn't have got that much price action, but you would have had some drops in many stocks you could find. So this is the VIX. Let's just chart the VIX. The VIX right now is at 21.2. So right now the VIX is gapping up too. So the VIX gapping up, but not at the highs. And I would love to see a huge VIX pop like to 26, and just that would be a very big market decline. And on the 4-hour, the VIX is just hanging out in this zone. Pretty boring, nothing really happening with the VIX. Waiting for a big breakout somewhere, honestly. And the VIX has been quiet for too long. So VIX is quiet, and we're gonna watch to see if that breaks out. And yeah, let's check out some of the big names, the big players, the FANG stocks. We got Amazon, and Amazon pre-market is only like 1638. So unfortunately, Amazon is just hanging out on top of its moving averages right here. It's going to open up right along here, and this isn't a big drop that I was expecting. If the market's down almost 1%, I guess you'd expect Amazon to be down more, but it's not. So the FANG stocks are still holding up well, and that's something that I'm surprised by. We have Apple hanging out at that 169 level right here. So this support level I drew a while ago, it's hanging out there. And Netflix again within that triangle that we've been talking about. And this time we're at 172. So we're going to be around this part in the middle of the triangle. So it's hard to tell. Everything's getting super tight. And unless we get a breakout from FANG, like a breakout lower, I don't expect the whole market to drop all of a sudden. So right now I'm just thinking it's going to be a sideways day again with a lot of tight price action, and basically the option players, the option sellers are going to be making money, because as the day goes on, options are going to be losing tons of money. So right now I think options are just going to be looking like they're going to be just getting smaller and smaller for their premium. And Tilray, I charted this for everybody, and I saw it yesterday. We finally had a breakdown of this 182 level, and I said this was huge because this was the previous low here. And once we break down from here, I think Tilray is just going to fill almost all of these gaps. I don't think Tilray is going to run anytime soon, because as you see here, this trend line brought it down for almost the last 6 months, so, or 3 or 4 months. So Tilray, I think, is a great short right now. And if anyone's looking for the marijuana stocks to pop, just head to like NBev, or which did not have the greatest day yesterday, but NBev and CGC are my two favorites, and they are going down with the market. So right now I think marijuana is hard to be in, and obviously Bitcoin is tough to be in. We got the GBTC, which is the Bitcoin. This is a fund for it. It's a manager that has a lot of Bitcoins and stuff. Yeah, his fund is going down as well. So everything is just following this trend line, and this is what we see with almost everything. So right now, Bitcoin, marijuana, they're going to get hurt the most on a sell-off if we keep selling. And I just want everyone to be aware of that. Let everyone know kind of what to expect. So can Tilray have another run? Not too confident, honestly. So let me know what else you want to hear, what else you want to see. I'm going to head to some of the other watch stocks I have. Sherwin-Williams yesterday did break through this trend line that I drew. So I'm still looking to go short with this guy, and I do think this could be a beautiful runner today. We'll see. Let's see if it's gapping at the open. So it's flat at the open, but we did break the trend line that I drew from earlier this week. We broke it yesterday, and we kind of hung out at the this gap here. So at the top of the gap, we're kind of hanging out here. So this is kind of what I'm seeing with Sherwin-Williams. It is one of my great shorts of the week, and I'm going to be watching this one to see further breakdown. I don't think this one is going to pop that much anytime soon. I think it's going to keep selling through this moving average. So that would be 6 or 7 points. And then what else do we got? We got Nvidia, which I've been showing you guys, has been on this downward trend line as well. And Nvidia is gapping down today to 174. So I'm a little short on some of these, but we have to see the overall market drop. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for. I like to see how some of these stocks react when the market drops consistently, and we just haven't seen that lately. We've seen a ton of just sideways action this week, and it's partially because we're on top of this support line, on top of the moving average, and we're also in between this other moving average. So a lot of things between us this week, and it's just gonna be hard to break out of this. So that's what I'm gonna be watching to see if we can get some momentum. No momentum would be kind of killer. Just open up the sun. Trading with a view, nothing wrong with that. All right, what else do you guys want to see? Let me know. We want to see NEO. All right, NEO stock. Let's chart this one. So NEO stock, I do like this company in general, and it is following this upper trend line right there on the weekly. So some upward momentum happening with NEO, which I do like. And let's just check out the daily. We're kind of range bound here, where if you're trading NEO, you just want to wait for it to pop above. This might be like 820. So 820. So we got the upward trend line, we got the resistance up here. Let's see it pop above 820, and then I'd be a buyer. But right now, the company is interesting to me, but I would not want to buy it right now because it is an IPO, and I know what happens to IPOs over time. And they come into dramatic drops, and you see this with all the time with Snap and all that. I mean, Snap was at $29, it's at $5.80 right now. So unfortunately, it's scary to be in IPOs, and Snap is just still selling. And I do like this company, but I'm just waiting right now. So NEO, I am bullish on it long term, but not at this price right now. But if you believe in it and you just want to buy some and hold it, that's totally fine. What's up, Tucker? Good to see you, bud. Thanks for joining the stream. We got lots of good action happening today. We got the ES futures coming into the open, almost breaking this trend line here, or this support line. So this support line has been supporting price forever. I do think it's going to break today, and if it doesn't, then we'll have to look to the upside and check the internals and see what's happening. So right now, market's going to be interesting. We got 1 minute till the open. Who's ready? All right, so I'm going to open up SPY, and we're just going to wait to see where price falls and kind of where it bounces, because the Bollinger Bands are getting very tight. So I could see a touch of the bottom Bollinger Band and maybe a pop up. And that could be what happens in the first couple minutes of the market. We got the market opening up at 262.9, so right on this trend line pretty much. All right, 10 seconds, so the market opens. Let me know what stocks you want to see right at the open. No, we can look at Tesla. Yeah, let's check it out after we get some internals and all that. So we got the SPY hanging out at 262.9, and the internals, no readings yet. Nothing has come out. The internals are the most important part. 1700, that's huge. That's a huge reading. So that is massive, honestly. And right now I am just going to wait to see if we get into this range or if we sell down through this range. And right now this is a very interesting open because we have possibility to enter this humongous gap between 262 and 257. So that's 5 points right there. 5 points with an option today would be over 100%. So very crazy what could happen today. And I'm just checking out some options, see what are good options. And then we got Sherman-Williams, one of my favorite shorts today. We're just checking out where it could go. And a gap down this morning, and looks to be still a great candidate to short. We'll see what happens next, but yeah, that gap down out of that range is perfect. And we'll just check out some other ones. We'll check out Nvidia. So Nvidia did get downgraded, and it might use that momentum to break out of this triangle here. So keeping a watch on that. I would set your screens to get alerted if it crosses 144. And let's just check out SPY one more time, 262.7. And we'll just check out the Tesla. TSLA. Wow. Tesla's massive move up. And Tesla just hates going lower right now. It's defying all market logic. And it is just popping every day. And like I said in my video, Tesla is one of my long calls for the next year or two, 5 years. I think Tesla is a killer company with a lot of potential to do great things. So I'm just going to try something and just see if it works. So let me know what you guys want to see, what you guys want to hear, what kind of stocks you're looking at. Alright, we got lots of good action. I wish I drove one. One day I may buy one if I want to sacrifice some trading capital. But yeah, it's just a brand everyone flocks to. Everyone loves the brand, and right now we're gonna move on Tesla, I think, because this candle last week was pretty bullish. I talked about it in my video, and I think this week is going to be another bullish candle. On the monthly, I think we're going to fly to possibly those highs of 289. And this is all pending the market dropping. So really impressive that Tesla is just defying the market drop. And let me just grab one thing. Alright, so right now we're getting strong readings in advanced decline, but right now the market is gapping down, so it needs a breather, needs to come back into the normal range. That's what's happening with advanced decline. That's what's going to happen with the SPY. So I'm going to wait most of the day to see what to do, what the best play is. But right now, my indicator on the minute is a buy. It's not a buy on the 5 minutes. The market mover indicator, it looks pretty crazy on the minute chart, but yeah, it's telling me to buy it right here. And I don't really trade it on the minute chart, but it's also fun to watch what pops up sometimes. So I don't think we're going to sell right away. I think we're going to come out of this range and maybe come up to the top part of it. So the rest of the day we could sell, but for now I'm waiting for a little pop, a little come back into normal range. And that could happen, it could not happen. Amazon just gets slammed right now with that red candle. That's pretty ugly, honestly. So Amazon heading lower to the bottom half of this zone. This could be a very ugly day then. And the SPY looks like it's gonna go with it. So we'll check out the FANG stocks again, try to let you guys know which ones are breaking out of those zones, but right now Netflix is not. Amazon is the only one that dropped big, and it's still just consolidating a little bit. So very interesting morning. We got Amazon just looking very weak, and Apple is 167, very weak as well. So I'm telling you, once the FANG stocks break down, it's going to be an ugly day for everything. And we'll just check out one more, Google, see where that's falling. And Google just pretty strong, honestly. I don't see it really getting crushed like all of these other stocks. And yeah, we're just hanging out in the middle here, or we're going to touch either side of this zone, and then I'm probably going to figure out where my positions should go. So in the morning, I'm just a watcher right now. But I don't like how we're continuing to sell in the SPY. It's tough to find a good position when it's just dropping. Alright, so just see if Amazon's still dropping too. Yep, 124. So we got about, from the 142, this is about 20 points in Amazon. Let's just for fun check out those puts. So these Amazon puts, they were at this morning $700. They're up 100% already. Insane. So that shows you the power of options. Just in this morning, you could have made 100%, $700 to $1,400, and that's not stopping. Honestly, I think we're going to see further weakness here, and that 100% could be 200%, and you just see the power of trading Friday expiring options. All right, let's check out the comments. Let's see if you do use my referral code. All right, I will. I have to get going. Nice to catch you. Yeah, thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Markets are going to continue to be brutal until we kind of break through or test the next high level, because right now the market just wants to either find the lower range here, or it wants to pop back up to the higher range. Until then, this middle part is going to be just some tough waiting period, and we're going to have to be very patient. So SPY, advanced decline, is getting weaker and weaker, and it's just trying to just get back into normal. The VIX, we're just going to see the VIX, see what's happening there. Not too much upward momentum, but yeah, the VIX is looking very, very strong. I am a shorter of the market if the VIX finally pops to like 22, because right now it's above all those averages, gapped up to them this morning, and yeah, the VIX is looking great. So it's looking like it's got room to run. So I'm gonna keep an eye on the VIX. I'm gonna set an alert at 22. So you could do this on Thinkorswim at or above this level, and I'll get alerted, and it'll kind of tell me that the volatility is back up. So SPY, it's the main thing we're going to be watching this morning. Hit me up if you want to see anything different. And we're kind of bottoming out here, testing the highs of the day. And we'll see if we can break them. Amazon, I may be shorter of Amazon today, just from the fact that it's selling faster than most of the market. It's down to almost 2% on the day, and if that breakdown continues, I think we could see the 1590 range get tested again. And we're just hanging out here on that Bollinger Band, and on the weekly, we just have plenty of room to drop. So Amazon would be my short of the day once we get back into a normal Bollinger Band. So I don't like to buy options at the morning, because if they lose options, if they lose premium the whole day, if they lose value, you don't want to buy them at the open, because then they just dramatically lose value from there. So you want to definitely get them at 10 o'clock or 3 hours in, and that way they move very, very well. So the SPY coming back to 263, and yeah, we're not getting that dramatic drop that would have brought down the market. This could be another sideways day, and we could just be hanging out in this triangle here. So the top half and the bottom half of the boring sideways triangle chopping around. That could be the story of the day. We'll see if that happens. This is my guess, though, is that we blop, 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 and then hopefully break down next week. We'll see. But I'm gonna keep the stream going for about 4 minutes, so make sure you guys get in what you want to see before then. Scalping fingers out. Alright, so we're doing scalping. Nice. Let's just check out my shorts. Nvidia, Sherman Williams. Sherman Williams is popping, unfortunately. And yeah, nothing is just dropping like I would like it to. And Tilray, I would love to just short this guy. Yeah, there's just a lot of buying happening with Tilray, and it's weird, very weird. Let's see how much those options are moving. So on Tilray, these puts probably lost value since it popped, but these puts went from $40 to $600, so that's more than 1,000%. Wow, boom. So right now those puts are getting chopped, and we'll just check out how the calls are reacting to the charts. Just let me know what you guys want to see. I'm trying to make this stream valuable for you. Want to have you get a lot out of it. And these Tilray calls went from almost $1 to $2, so those are up 100% at the open. And I would be interested at getting into some puts on Tilray today, so that's on my watch list too. And it is just selling up through the morning, so yeah, good stuff going on. Let's check out SPY. 263.1, 263. It's just hanging out in that 63 zone. And Amazon 1628. Lots of chopping today. Alright, so that's all I got. Just want to say thanks for showing up. Really appreciate it, guys. And going to be making a video today on Robinhood's checking and savings option. They're just adding this to their platform. It's like a bank, so they're going to pay you 3% if you put your money in their checking account or saving account. Pretty cool. But I'm going to look into it, do some research, throw out a video for you. And enjoy your day. Market Moves signing off. Peace.